Okay. Hi. Greetings from Maine. My name is Tammy, and this is SoFly's Unique Boutique, FlossTube number 27, take 2. Today is February 21st, 2024, and I would like to say welcome to all my new subscribers. I got quite the little surge in new subscribers, which I really appreciate. I love all my new subscribers. I love all my older subscribers. I really thank you so much for being here and supporting me in my this endeavor. I appreciate you. Thank you. Okay, so we're gonna start today with one finish and one FFO. Now this is from Sewing Seeds. This is my here it is. My board. This is Bunny from sewingseeds.com. He's so cute. This one I started on the 14th on Valentine's Day, and I finished it on the 15th. It's very quick, very easy. I like it, and I do want to apologize to everyone about the taping and the uploading and the whole bit. And some people watched the first one that uploaded because I didn't realize it uploaded before I uploaded the other one, and then I just canceled one out, and I do apologize for all of that. So, and here is my other one. This is the France postage stamp. It's from Cute Embroidery by Kate on Etsy. And I started this on the 19th of this week, on Monday. And I finished it on the 20th. And I did a hoop finish. And this is done on a 14 count opalescent that I dyed myself. And I used Soki's Sapphire Parchment and Christmas Red. And I used the parchment for around the stamp itself. And I don't remember what the back stitching was, but then the greens were DMC. I didn't have one of the right ones, so I just kind of substituted it with one that was lighter and one was darker. So that's that. Alright, so let's get into the web, shall we? Alright, now I started this one because I had done a Halloween chart parade. I've done a chart parade for some of my Halloween charts. I have a lot more. Keep getting more. Can't help myself. I love my Halloween. So, this one is from Romy Creations, and it is Winifred, the Sanderson sisters. There she is. And I have all three of them. I have Mary, I'm going to just move this a little bit closer. Sorry. I have Mary, Winifred, and Sarah. So, the general vote was for Winnie. Everybody knows Winnie. So do I. And I love the saying on this, oh look, another glorious morning makes me sick. And I'm doing this on a 16 count touch of gray. And I started this on Sunday, because in my little world, Sunday is spooky stitching. So anything Halloween usually gets done on Sunday. And this is as far as I got. Almost done with the pat. Got to do her other side of her hair, but I want to kind of get her green in here first before I move over here to her hair. And I'm not sure how I'm gonna finish these yet, but I have a thought of how I'm gonna finish them. So That'll be good. And then, and today we're drinking dark chocolate Tissimo tea. You can get this tea on Amazon. It's very tasty. And I'm not a tea person. In fact, I don't like tea normally, but this stuff I love, and I have a cup every day. Alright, what else did I work on? I worked on, Okay, this is, I don't have a picture of this one, but I've had this for a while, and I've wanted to do it for a while. I'm not sure I have two different pinks up here, like right here, but if I don't, I really don't care, because I like the thing itself. This is an Easter egg, and I think I'll call it the pink Easter egg. Not a big pink person, but I like this one. This is from Cross Stitch Foxy on Etsy. I love their patterns. I really do. And I think I have this one and a blue one. I'm not quite sure. But yeah. This I started on Saturday. And for some reason, this weekend I had startitis like you wouldn't believe, and I'm still suffering from it. So, I want to start all the things. I want to start them all, but I need to get some more finishes done. Granted, I got 2 finishes done, but they're not finishes on my list. So, that's the goal, to do the finishes on my list. And then, we did Winnie, the Easter egg, and now, much quicker. Okay. This is the March Quaker. You've all seen it. I love these little Quakers. I don't think I'm going to get it done by the 1st of March, but I'm going to try. I'm going to work on it some more. But I decided that I didn't really want to work on this right here anymore. So I took a break, and now I've gotten this and this and this one almost done. Got the 3 little motifs, and then I'm going to move down to the bird and the little banner that says March. So I like it. I love the greens. I'm not a green person, but in this one, I like the green. Okay. What else? I finally have a picture. Believe it or not. I got on Etsy and I found pictures. They're not the normal type of pictures, but at least they're not patterns. So, this is the Fairy Tale Rabbit. You can find this on Cross Stitch Patterns, which is Paterns shop. This is what it looks like. It is a small, it's not a very big one. It's a small, I guess, full coverage, because all of it is covered except for the margins. And that is the rabbit, or the white rabbit from Alice in Wonderland. I loved it. I fell in love with it. And I've been working on this all morning. I worked on it all morning before I had to do some other things. And I took it out of the small hoop and put it in a bigger one. And I started, I'm still working. Oh, sorry. Didn't need to throw things at you. I am, there we go. I'm working on the wallpaper, and right down here is the pocket watch. And I'm hoping to backstitch as I go along. So when I get this big section done, I'm going to start with the pocket watch. When I get the pocket watch done, then I'm going to backstitch the chain and everything else that has to do with the pocket watch. But there we are. He's so cute. Well, there's really nothing to see right at the moment, but I'm hoping to get more done. And then I needed to start something. I needed to start something on my whip go. I need to start one more thing on my whip go. So I did this on Sunday because with my whip go for number 3 was a just cross stitch Halloween ornament. So I decided, what the heck, I like this one, it's cute. I've had it for a while. This is Owls and Bats, and it's a Russian designer, and please don't ask me to say her name, but I think it says Panchoka? The designer of something. And it's called Owls and Bats, and her name is right there. I don't know how to say it, and hopefully this will turn out the right way. But yeah, there it is. Isn't it cute? And it's only, I think 4 colors. I don't know. Oh, this is from the October 2020 magazine, because I got it on my computer. So you get back issues. And this is as far as I got, and I got the owl all done. And just for the fun of it, I counted the stitches. I got 310. Of basically, mostly 310. Except for the white. There is white. But I would have had a stitch count on the stamp, but I screwed up somewhere and I just wasn't going to recount everything. But yep, that's as far as I got on that one. That one went quick. I think that was maybe an hour of work. So this will be a quick finish. Alright, Easter egg. Alright, and the last thing that I need to get out, oh, it's right here. Sorry about the zipper. Is my Christmas frog. Now, I got pretty far with this. The other day, I didn't want to stop until I got a certain section done, and I did. There's my Christmas frog. This thing I have worked on 11 times. Okay. Since January 10th. And I'm still not done with it. And it's starting to aggravate me because I want to get done with it. So, get the board. Here it is. I got one whole, this side right here. I refused to stop until it was done. So I'm trying, and I've got to take some, I have to frog the, so I gotta frog my Christmas frog, the hat. But that's just 2 lines. It'll be easy enough. I'm not worried about it. And I think what I'm going to do down here, I'm not quite sure, but there's like black in the pom-pom of the hat. There's some black stitches that have to go in. I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I have some diamond, I might have some silver diamante, and if I do, I think I'm going to do the diamante. I'm not quite sure yet. Just to make it look, you know, more festive. If I ever get the damn thing done. Yeesh, this thing is taking forever and a day. But I have the perfect, if it works, I have the perfect finishing idea. So, yeah, that's that. And those are all the whips that I did this week. Okay. Now, I do have a little bit of stash, and I know I'm really not supposed to have stash, but you know what? It is what it is. Wait. This one I got off of Cross Stitch Patterns, but it's Paterns. And it is called Jesus Love. This is what it looks like. Isn't he adorable? I think I have some fabric that I can put him on. Because I have been a dying fool this weekend. I was a dying fool this weekend. And he's cute. He's so cute. So, he's going to be a start at some point. Okay. And then, I got this idea. Now, this is, I want to say that it came from Favorite Gnome on Etsy. But technically, it comes from cutebroidery.com. Okay, because I bought it off Favorite Gnome on Etsy, and I got all the information from cutebroidery.com. So, it's a carpenter gnome. Now, you all know that my dad passed away in January, and he was a carpenter, contractor, builder, whatever you want to call it. And I showed this to my daughter, and I said, okay, I want to do this one for Bumpa, and I said I want to do one for Nanny. But Bumpa's favorite color was green. It wasn't, well, my dad's favorite color was green. It wasn't the turquoise that you see here. And the picture is very small, so I'm going to get it as close as possible. But that one in the middle, you see him with the tools and whatnot. That's what he looks like. And that's the best picture I could get. I'm sorry. I tried. But I figured out a way to do it now where I can just print them specifically off the Etsy page if I have to. I just cover up all the pertinent information that you guys don't need to see. So yeah. I thought he was cute. And then, if you go to Sam X Stitch, and my husband's name is Sam. So this one, I like the shop. Not just because it's my husband's name, but because they have some cute stuff. And this is called Witch's Shoes. And I think it's very cute. It's pretty. I love the purples. I love the curls. I don't really think it's all that big. Is there a color key? Nope, I wrote it down. But I really don't think it's all that big. I don't know. It's probably like 110 by 110. I really don't know. But it's beautiful, and I love all the oranges and the purples and the whole bit. Those are definitely the Halloween colors. And then I live in Maine, as everybody knows. So I found this same Etsy store, Cross Patterns, Paterns. And it's called Geometric Moose. And I don't know any self-respecting Mainer that does not have a moose. And I need some moose stuff. I have some Christmas moose, but I need some regular everyday moose things. And this is 108 by 100. And it's got quite the color list, but you know, I think one section is one, you know, I'm doing a geometric fox too. Not from that company, but I am doing a geometric fox. And then last week I said that it's just that one. I got these, and it's the Witch Stitchers coffee cups. It's by My Stitch. I didn't have a pattern of it out. I didn't have a chart. Did I print out the chart? No. But I wasn't going to do it until I found a picture. Or maybe I did print out the chart. I don't remember. But this is what it's look like when it's going to be done. You got your Winnie, you got your Mary, you got your Sarah. And Winnie, I believe, is pumpkin spice. And there it is. I have a serious Halloween addiction since I started stitching again. It's ridiculous how much Halloween I stitch. And basically, I am not a seasonal stitcher, which means I will stitch Christmas all year. I will stitch Halloween all year. I don't care. I like it, and if I like it and it speaks to me, then I want to do it. Okay, and this one I picked up today. Same idea. Maya Stitch. This is called Green Fat Gnome, St. Patrick's. And yes, he's green, he's fat, he's a gnome, and he's very cute. Look at him. He is so cute. Yes. And then I also got this one. This is from Stitchman Darcy. And if you've ever watched Jen the Caffeinated Crafter or Alara 918 on FlossTube, they do a lot of, like, I know Jen the Caffeinated Crafter is doing one of these. Not this particular one, but I do know she's doing it. And he also has a YouTube called Stitchman Darcy. You've yet to watch it. Going to have to, I guess, just to see, you know. But he has a few on Etsy. Not very many, a couple, maybe 6, 10 tops. I'm not sure. But this is called The Light of the Moon. And the reason, I know this is gonna sound stupid, but when Michael Keaton redid Batman and Jack Nicholson played the Joker, one of the lines in the movie is, "Have you ever danced with the devil by the pale moonlight?" And this says, "Have you ever danced with the devil by the pale moonlight?" And I love it. I love it. I think it's great. And for me, it's got like 4 colors, which just makes my day. It really does. It makes my day. So that will be a potential new start. Oops, sorry, don't mean to be moving you. Sorry. Don't want anybody to get sick. And then this is also from My Stitch because I got a 40% off coupon on Etsy. And And this is actually Harry's Owl Fandom. It's got Hedwig and the Sorting Hat. And this I think is for Magical May. This may be a start in Magical May. Unless I started before then. I don't know. Because next month is Mad March. So I'm going to be doing Alice in Wonderland. You know, the characters like the Mad Hatter, the Cheshire Cat, the March Hare, appropriate, the White Rabbit, and whatnot. So, this one is also from Maya Stitch. Coffee cup sampler, and it has the different ones. You have sweet, strong, steamy, rich, hot, tasty. Smooth, nutty, and fresh. Still, I love you more than coffee. Well, that's how I feel about, you know, my daughter, my husband, and my dog. So, yeah. And I love the colors. I just love the colors. And if I had room over my coffee maker, I'd put it right over there. But I don't. And then, so I'm doing the Carpenter for my dad. And I'm doing the office worker, because my mom was an executive assistant for in the town of Wolfboro. There's a place called the Wolfboro Area Children's Center. My mother worked there for almost 30 years. In fact, I think she did work there for 30 years, if not longer. And she was an executive assistant for the special needs program. So, this is her. I am going to change the color of the hat. Not quite sure. I might make it green too. But yeah. I think they're absolutely... And I'm going to put them all on the same... I'm going to put them on the same piece of fabric. And then this one I told you about last week. This is Enchanted Witches by Maya Stitch. And this kind of reminds me of Harry Potter. Because of the broom and the hat and the pumpkins and the candles and the whole bit. The only thing it needs is a wand. So, this might be new start too. Maybe my next new start. I don't know. I think I'm going to do the gnomes first. Or do one of the gnomes first. I don't know. And then, last week I talked to everybody about winking, blinking, and nod. And, one second. Alright, here's the name of the shop. Hopefully you can read my writing. It's Winkin', Blinkin', and Nod. And this one was one of the ones that I was supposed to get for free, but the cover photo and the instructions came with it, but the pattern didn't. But that's okay. That's okay. I'm good with it. Because for $4, all I needed was, so I paid the $4. I really didn't care either way. If I got it for free, awesome. If I didn't, oh well. You know? She was nice enough to send me one for free. So I was good with that. And so I got the 2024 Christmas collection, Alice in Wonderland. Look at that. Oh my goodness, I love it. Absolutely love it. And don't really have any of the characters, but you see the cards and the Mad Hatter's hats and the flowers that sing. You know, I love it. I absolutely fell in love with this when I saw it, and I had to get it like today. I bought it today because I've been looking for it on the site, the store. So, yeah. That one might be a start for Alice August. I'm not sure yet. Or maybe Mad March. And then I know a lot of people are doing the leap year project. They pick a project, they do it, start on leap year, and then in 4 years, well, I figured what the heck. If I'm going to go in, I'm going to go all in. You know, so I got a message from Alara. Actually, I messaged her and asked her if she would mind, you know, because I've been binging her, and I said, if you have a chance, or if you have a minute, would you mind watching my FlossTube? And she said, yep, when I get a second, you know, when her family could give her a second, you know, because she runs her own business, and she and her husband make, like, hammocks for what they call a hang, which means they go camping, and in the camping, they hang the hammocks, and they sleep in the hammocks. And she does that on her property, because she's got, like, a farm, huge property. And so she told me she'd take a look. Well, I get a message on my phone saying that she mentioned me. I was like, really? So, Sunday morning, I'm sitting here and I'm watching her latest video, because I haven't got up to her latest video, but I am watching her latest video. And she mentioned me, and I was like, oh my god, fangirling it bad. So I did message her and thanked her, and now I'm publicly thanking her. I'm saying, Alara, thank you so much for mentioning me. It is very, very much appreciated. And because you went on Wink and Blink and Nod and found out about the stitch testers. I don't know if she still wants stitch testers. I have no idea. But this is the one that I got. This is the Cauldron, which is Cauldron. And this is going to be my February New Year's Eve, no, leap year, new start. And it'll probably take me 4 years and then some to get it done. But I do have to get in touch with Wink and the lady. I think her name is Fee or Faye. She's over in England, I think. She does have a FlossTube. I just don't know what it's called. And I'm going to get in touch with her and tell her to watch this, because I have shown 2 of her things, and to please watch, like, and subscribe, or whatever she does. If people like it and they subscribe, awesome. If they don't like it and unsubscribe, you know, the way I look at it is the people that have come with me and want to be on this journey are the ones who stay. And I'm not going to get upset if somebody decides that they don't like what I have to offer, which is fine. If they don't like it, they don't like it. You know, I'm good with it. So, anyway. So, what else do I have? Okay, so that's all stashed. Now we can go on to plans, goals, and maybe a little bit of life stuff. It's not a lot. I'm boring. I ended up getting a new driver's board for my fight to the finish. And I've changed the ones that I have finished. I've put in green. Kind of a lime green, maybe. And the FFO is in like a almost turquoise color green. So, yeah. So, I finished my skeleton owl, I finished the memorandum, and I UFO'd my St. Patrick's Gnome. Am I going to do another St. Patrick's Gnome? I might, yes. Yeah, but it won't be done by, March, so, or St. Patrick's Day, so I don't know. We shall see what we shall see. Okay. Oh, my shoulder. Oh, yes, I need to go get tortured tomorrow, and I'm not looking forward to it. Alright, let's move this stuff over here. Hopefully I don't jiggle too much. Sorry. I did get a couple quilting finishes done. One of the gentlemen in my Knit working group ordered a dozen cat bowl cozies. He wanted them pretty much all the same. Well, sometimes what I'll do is I'll do one fabric on the outside, one fabric on the inside. So you can switch them because they're reversible. See? Reversible. So they have the same on the inside, and this is what he wanted. So I picked out 3 colors, and I made 4 of each. I made 12. And I was about ready to throw them. Because the first... Well, I made 4 of the cat ones, and then 1 just random that I had kicking around of 2 10 by 10 blocks that I can do. And they weren't going together right, and they weren't going together right, and I had big spots that didn't catch, like hypothetically speaking, there was a bunch of, the batting showing through, like right along the seams here when I turned them out. And I was like, oh, so I had to go back and try to fix it. 3 I was able to save, the 4th one, nope. So I'm going to have to replace it. And I think at my next fair I'm going to just have a little bucket that has like, half off stuff that I need to get rid of anyway, So I figure if I can get rid of it for half off, then, so be it. I mean, I'll check it over and make sure there's no holes or anything like that, but, half off is half off. So, yeah. So, yeah, I have this pattern, or style, or fabric, cats. I have one that's gray and got little fat cats on it, and then I get another one that's like rainbow. It's white with cats, like marker with purple and yellow and green and red and blue, and so on and so forth. So yeah, so these ones I got done. This is one of the ones I got done. So I think they're cute. I like the little mouse. So mouse on them. If you're interested, give me a comment. Or if you want to know what a bowl cozy is, I can explain it. Just give me a comment. Most people have them. I know I've sold quite a bit of them. And then one of the guys in my networking group, he's having a birthday. And instead of doing something cross-stitch, I mean, I usually can guess what people like and what they don't like. Well, his wife and him not only have 3 kids, They have 38 Danes and another type of dog. I don't remember now what it is. So I made these mug rugs, and they're so cute because they have Great Danes and he loves coffee, and that's what these are for. I mean, you can put it in your stitchy spot and put your drink on it. Or you can put it in your stitchy pot spot and, you know, I know you're not eating around your stitching, but if you're lazy like I am and like to sit in front of the TV to eat, put this on your hand, put your hot plate there, and go to town with it. So yeah, this is called the bow tie block. So of course I made this one for the gentleman. And it's got flannel in the back. I put flannel on the back of my quilts, my placemats, my table runners, my pet mats, my mug rugs. The only thing I don't put flannel on are my bowl cozies, only because, you know, they have to be made of 100% cotton, and that includes the batting. So, unfortunately, I'll tell you this right now, that if you wash these things, they are going to shrink because of the cotton batting inside. I pre-wash all my fabrics before I quilt with them. So, cotton batting is going to shrink a little bit anyway. But with these, even if you do wash them, you can stretch them back out. And the reason these have to go, you know, just have to be 100% cotton was because if you use polyester on this, put it in the microwave, because basically what you do is you take your bowl and you put your leftovers or whatever in it, throw this in the microwave, pull it out this way so you don't burn your hands, and then if it was polyester it would melt. So it wouldn't be any good anymore. And I'd much rather use 100% cotton anyway. So what else I did? Oh yeah, I also made two. This is his. This is hers. So I made them pretty much the same, except I added a little extra to his to make it look, because the reason I learned how to do a bow tie block in the first place was because my stepson, when I first met him, he was working at Cumberland Farms and he wore a bow tie to work. So I learned how to do this. Yeah, and it's really easy, so it's not that hard. And then this is just a fourth patch, fourth square. And it's got, like I said, the Great Danes and green straws, so you know it's Starbucks, and the coffee. So I don't know if his wife drinks coffee, but it's cute anyway. And I have so much dog fabric and cat fabric and Halloween fabric and gotta use some of it up. Okay. And then, like I said, I've been a dying fool lately. And here is another piece. It's a scrap piece of 14-count opalescent that I dyed teal. I don't know, I could probably use this for another stamp. They're not very big. So. And then this one was supposed to be teal too, but I think it came out more blue-ish. Oh, it doesn't look good. No, not in this light. Sorry about that. Yeah. So, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to use that one for. And then I did, that's 18. This is another piece of 18 count, and it's gray. That's very true to color. And it kinda, is it this one? No. If you look like right in here, it kind of looks like sun rays. Rays of the sun. I like how it came out, because I dyed two pieces together in the same pickle jar. I mean, I technically really am not a professional dyer, and I really don't know how to, you know, to do it correctly, I guess, because I did try to do 2 colors. But single colors I can do, and they'll come out really cool modeled. So, I do my pickle jar with a little bit of red dye. And I love how this one came out. This one came out awesome. Look at that modeling. I mean, I know a lot of people like the 2-color and the opalescent, and just not a big fan of opalescent fabric, I guess. This one was supposed to be a turquoise, but I used a t-shirt tie-dye color, and it came out okay, but there's very little modeling in it. And this is also 18 count. The 2 gray pieces were 18 count as well. So, I mean, they're different, and I made sure and rinsed them quite well. These last 2 I did not, and I have to go back and do it. But this one I did with, I'm not going to take it all apart, but I started with the turquoise, the teal. I was like, okay, this looks okay. I didn't shake it up as well as I probably should have, but yeah. So I let it go for a couple hours, and then I threw some gray in there, and I think the gray took over. But I still like it. I mean, you can still see the teal coming through in certain spots. But and there was one spot that got a whole heck of a lot of gray. But I like it. This is 16 count. And I think maybe if I rinse it, it might lighten up a little bit. And then this one, I did shake the bottle. That's what you get when you don't read the instructions. So yeah. And I started with the teal yet again. And then I put gray in. I think the teal came out more in this one. I think I had something that was going to work for the these two 16 counts. I can get a lot on here if it's, you know, small. But if anybody's interested in any of this stuff, I'm willing to try and, you know, see how it goes. When I do specialty orders, what I do is I have, I get the customer's client's information, and I get their name, their phone number, address to be able to send it if I need to. And those are the first few things I ask for. And then I ask what they want. Like if it's got a theme, or if there's certain colors involved. I happen to luck out with the last, I've been luck out with the last memory wall hanging I did, because when I showed the lady the fabric that I thought would be good for it, she picked out German Shepherds, pink flowers, and teal. I'm like, okay, I can do this. So I figured, since the majority color in the German Shepherd fabric was the teal, I picked, or turquoise, I picked a turquoise fabric to go with the paw print block that I did. I'm actually considering possibly doing some quilt with me's, which is like a demo on how to do certain blocks. Some I've never tried, so we'll try them together. That should be fun. And then, and some I have done. I mean, a 9 patch is basically my go-to. and so is a Sawtooth Star. That takes a little bit more work, but those are my go-tos. I'm loving them. Love them, love them, love them. And if you get them on all at the same time, they go pretty quickly. I mean, it's just, you know, you start with one set and you just keep putting sets through until you have like 6 or 7 blocks completed or started to complete. And then go put the, you know, they're just rows of 3 blocks. So you got your first row that's 1, 2, 3. And then opposite colors, 1, 2, 3. Like say if you have a blue print blue, you go print blue print, and then blue print blue. And so it's 9 blocks getting put together in 3 rows, and then the 3 rows getting put together. So, and then that makes your quilt. We're doing the half square triangles, which I love doing. Love doing it. But anyway. So my plans are to continue with my to get my ornament complete. Owls and bats. To get the fabric for, hopefully I can get it by next week. I need a 32 count. Need a 32 count easy guide. And I have been practicing 1/1 on 28 count, I think, or 25, or both. Yeah, I had a piece of 25 that I tried some on, and that was 2/1 10 stitch. But if I use it for what I'm going to use it on, I'm only going to use 1/1. Yeah. And if I'm going to do that cauldron, it's going to be 1/1 10 stitch. Hopefully. We'll see how it goes. But anyway, yeah. So when I get off here, I'll just order a piece of fabric. So yeah. We'll see how it goes. Kit app cauldron. And then I mean, I have some 32 count. I can grid myself, but I don't want to go that far. I'm not ready for that yet. I'm sure it's relatively easy, but I don't want to. Knowing my luck, I'd screw it up. And then I'm going to continue working on my whips that I put on here today. The Winnie, the Christmas Frog, the Easter Egg, the Fairy Rabbit, the March Quaker, and Owls and Bats. So, and anything else that I decide to start with. Yay! So yeah. The other thing I am going to, this weekend, I'm going to a sit and stitch, or sip and stitch in Biddeford. So, anybody in Biddeford, or if you live around, within driving distance, if you live around, within driving distance of the Panera in Biddeford, and you are a stitcher, and you watch me, please come. Just look for the chick with the purple hair. I stand out in a crowd, I really do, especially now. Got my purple back, I love it. So yeah, please do. Please come. Please join us. I would love to meet some new people. Granted, usually I'm very introverted and I'm very housebound because I really don't like going anywhere. But for these little sit-in stitches, I am trying to be motivated to go more and try to figure out how to go more and, you know, do my thing. That is, I mean, the only time I really leave my house is for doctor's appointments. If I have to grocery shop, which I did Tuesday and was not impressed. But I had already been out because I had to go get tortured by the physical therapist. So I'm just trying to, I pretty much am housebound for the most part. So I'm trying to motivate myself and get myself to go meet new people and not be so introverted. But it's really hard for me right now. And I have, there's a lot that's gone on the past couple of years, and then having surgery did not help that situation. In fact, it made it worse. Because I have what they call a zipper scar, because I had open heart surgery at 53. Yeah, 53 years old, and I had open heart surgery. So I have what they call a zipper scar. And even though I hide it, I know it's there. And it makes me very uncomfortable to be around people because I know it's there and it's not part of me. And it's been there for almost a year. And I really still have a hard time. The first time I saw it, I started crying. Because it was not me. That wasn't there. And now it's there. And Anyway. So what else? Oh, I want to, see, I told you about my little bowl. That has 20 projects, Halloween projects in here that would be considered new starts. So we're going to pick one. And come March 1st, we're going to start it. Okay? So, let's see. I only have one here. Put you here. Okay. It's going to be the Gothic Light. Yay! The Gothic Light is by Barbara Anna. Here it is. So, this is the Gothic Light. It's by Barbara Anna Designs. To me, this is Halloweeny. Because of the blackish and the candles and the steampunky kind of thing. And it's something I want to do. And it's supposed to be done on 32 count. But I think I might do it on 16. It's only 67 by 91 stitches. I might have a piece of 18 that would work perfect for this that I got from Welcome Stitchery. So yeah, that'll be it. And it doesn't really have a lot of colors. Not really. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 17 colors. That's not bad. So yes. Oh, I think I hear my Patches dog. Hi. Hello. You want to come up? Come here. Come here. Oh, you want to move this back? Okay, hold on. You'll get to see the Patches dog if you've never seen her before. She's very cute. Come here. Oh, Hello. Here, hold on. Can you say hello? You say hello. Say hello. No? Yes, you're a beautiful girl. Yes, you were born for TV. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Yes. Yeah, this is my stitching buddy. My snuggles. Yeah. Alright, get down. You get down? Oh. Oh, you want more pellets? Okay. But anyway, so yeah. You say hello? No? You're gonna go now? Alright, you go. Go ahead. Oh, sorry for the hand. Get it good. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's better. Sorry. I have to show off my patches down. So yeah, that'll be March 1st. So that'll give me plenty of time to kit it up. And we'll see how much we'll get done. Now, if anybody wants to join me with any Barbara Anna, just comment below. That, and you can get in touch with me on Instagram at SEWFLYS.uniqueboutique. So that's at SEWFLYS.uniqueboutique on Instagram. You can get in touch with me that way. If you have any questions, put them down in the comments. I look at all my comments. I respond to all my comments very quickly, because I don't normally get that many. And I do know that one of the ladies that does comment a lot, that's Claudia. She is my friend. I've never met her, but we're going to Zoom here pretty soon. But her name is Claudia, and we kind of met accidentally through a Facebook group that was looking for some help. So I got her name, and I made her a little pillow, and then she made me a little pillow. And I know she likes to do big things, and she's been trying to do, she really can't do small things. So, Miss Claudia, hi. She has coffee with me every Thursday morning, which I love. I absolutely love it. And then there's another lady who tried to give me some help with doing a full coverage, and she doesn't like parking. But I was watching Alara, and I was watching Jen, the caffeinated crafter, and Carla uses them too. They're like these little silicone bobbins, and they come in. I got like 3-inch size. I don't know why, I just, because I don't read the description. I just look at the price and say, okay, that's the price I want to pay. Well, needless to say, they're big, but I have a feeling I'm going to be using one of them. So. Yay! So, if anybody is interested in doing, a Barbara Anna stitch along with me, I would love it. If anybody is interested in doing like a Halloween full coverage, because I'm doing the cauldron, I would love it. I mean, you go at your own pace, do what you want. So I'm hoping that my 2 ladies that comment all the time will be more than happy to join me. And then there's one other lady that comments all the time, and all I know her by is Mama, and that's fine. That's fine. That's as far as I'm going to go with that one. But I know she's a Blue Flower fan, and if she wants to, do a small Barbara Anna, there's several of them out there. or if she wants to do something Halloween. I don't know if she does full coverage or not. She's never told me. But tell me, everybody comment on what their favorite thing is to stitch. Is it Christmas? Is it Halloween? Is it Blue Flower? Is it Barbara Anna? Is it a full coverage like Heaven and Earth? Or any of those? I have found a few on Etsy that I favorited. One is Puck's Closet on Etsy. They have some really cool stuff. The other one is Shervana, Shervona, I think, on Etsy. She does. There's a lot of full coverage there. I've gotten 2 or 3. Not quite sure. There's witty.stitches.com. They're not really full coverage, but they're kind of on the big side. And they have like Cruella de Vil, the Queen of Hearts. I think they have an Alice. They have a bunch of other things. And then there's one, I think it's Dark Sexy Stitches, that has, if you're looking for, very dark Halloween, that's a place to go. I've seen some of them. I'm not really, I don't want to do a lot of haunted houses and things like that. I'm good with that. And then Winkin', Blinkin', and Nod. I really like her shop. She's got some really nice patterns. She has a couple clubs. She has like the January 2024 club and then the Christmas club, and there's a few others. But she's having a sale right now, and hers only go for like $5 normally, 5 or 6. So, yeah. Is there any others that? There's a few others. I have to write them down next time to remember them all, because I've been very interested. The way I look at it is, I know I'm not going to live forever as much as I like to, but you know what? I'm going to relax while I can and do what I want. Make what little bit of money I do make, and hopefully that'll go up this year. I don't know. We'll see. I have a bunch more of those bowl cozies to finish. I just can't do it right now because my daughter's watching her show, and I'll let her watch her show. But yeah, and I don't want my sewing machine because it's right out in the dining room. It doesn't make as much noise as it did, but it's still a little noisy. So hopefully, if you are going to join me, please let me know. Comment down below. Tell me what you like to stitch. I'm interested. I'm really interested. I know with a lot of people, especially with Alara and Jen, they're very much into the full coverage. With Carla being crafty, she likes the fancy ladies and the flowers and the that kind of thing. She likes to do a lion every year because she's a Leo. I'd have to do a goat, and I'm not really into goats. Capricorn. There are a couple that I like, yeah. There's one by Satsuma Street that I need to do. Am I going to do it on black? I don't know. I might. But yeah. So, I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. I hope you have coffee with me tomorrow morning. It would be wonderful. And, oh, there was one more thing I wanted to mention real quick. Sorry. This is going over an hour here, so I'm going to make this very quick. When I was watching Alara's latest FlossTube, she was doing 6 Christmas gnomes. Certain amount of stitches per gnome, you know, every time she picked it up. So yeah, 6 Christmas gnomes. And I kind of like that idea. Kind of like the idea of the gnomes. So I can either do 4 and work on them for 6 days, or do 6 and work on them for 4 days. For December. And that'll give me, you know, kind of a different take on an Advent. And I just post progress every day. And if I work on it for like 2 hours a day, you know, for 4 days, that's, yeah, 8 hours on one little gnome. So I went to Favorite Gnome on Etsy, and I think I picked out 6. 2 of them are kind of the same, because one's a male and one's a female, but they're all decked out in lights, and I'm going to learn how to do Algerian eyelet stitches. I don't know if I wanna, but anyway. And then one's holding a cup of cocoa, one is in a, like a snow globe type thing. And there's a few others. And I favored it a lot on there. If I had my way, I'm going to buy every darn gnome on that, in that shop. Just because. And I got Winifred, Mary, and Sarah as well. Awful. Awful, awful. But, yeah. Can't help myself. So, yeah. But, yeah. So, anyway. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Like I said, on Saturday at the Bedford Panera, from 9 to whenever, is the Sit and Stitch. So all you Bedford Stitchers, come out and play. So have a safe and happy weekend. I hope February has gone very well for you. Keep on stitching. You know, get as many stitches as you can in. Okay, so happy stitching, everybody. Bye.